30 seconds. Mic check, camera check. Ten seconds, everyone, places. 3, 2, 1, and we are live.
Now. Or I need to do my intro different. Blink your eyes to communicate. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. This thing's almost 100%, so as soon as it's done, it should switch over to me. Let's see. Hey, this is the reason why we test things out. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, boom. I should be here. You should be able to hear me. Let's see. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, so it looks like it's working. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to dumb my intro video down in order for it to run right. How's everybody doing this evening? All right, next thing we're going to do on this test is I'll say if anybody wants to join, I'll add it right there and see if anybody wants to join on tonight. I'm my on Restream, my voice has been not matching my lips, so it's been crazy. Well, I've been trying to figure that out and everything. So now I'm trying out Talk Studio. It's by Streamlabs, and it's like a mixture of Restream and StreamYard. Ooh. All right, let's see what happens here. See if I can hear you and everything. Hey, Don.
Howdy, howdy. Can you hear me?
Hey. Okay, now I can hear you over here on my laptop instead of back behind my speakers. So that's really weird.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I need to. What's your suggestion?
I have no idea what the problem is.
I've been using Restream. I was using
Mm-hmm.
StreamYard. StreamYard starting to begin. They were beginning to be too expensive. And now I was using Restream, but my lips echo. I'm just kidding. Okay. That's weird. This thing is so weird. Now I'm using Talk Studio
Okay.
and by Streamlabs, and I'm just trying things out tonight. I was going to try it out before my show tomorrow night, but if I can't get it working correctly, I may not even have a show tomorrow night.
Well, I don't
But
really do much live streaming or actually host any live streaming. I think I've done it like twice,
you are
maybe
right.
3 times.
You are right now.
Well, no, as far as hosting. But joining in, that doesn't mean anything. It's working. I can hear you. Uh, is there chat visible on this? I don't see.
There is over here on the side. There's supposed to be some
Look here,
chat
see.
visible.
I just want to see if, I know that's one thing with the other ones that you can see the chat. Let's see,
Let's see.
participants, troubleshooting. Yep. No,
Um,
as far as being a guest, I don't see any chat, but that's okay. You can, oh, wait, there it is up here in the corner. Echo, echo. No, okay, that's Alex just messing with you.
yeah, he's messing with me
All right.
because I got echo cut off. I mean, cut on
Yep.
to turn off green screen messages with the chats. Okay, so I can move.
Oh, I don't know what I just did. I just went horizontal. There we go.
There you go. But I should be able to. If I double click on you, it'll spotlight you, and then I can double click again. But there's the chat right there.
Yeah. Well, ask the chat since they're watching. Um, how everything looks, how everything sounds.
The that's a virtual background. There's no green screen, and I guarantee if I put a green screen on here, it would look 100 times better if I had a green screen behind me. Okay, there's chat.
Mm-hmm.
It's small. At least, I mean, it's small on the YouTube screen.
Oh, well, here in the Streamlabs, it's working fine. It's a nice big sending messages only supported for
670.
hosts. That's one thing is that your guests cannot interact with the chat, I guess. I would have to open up a
But
separate window to interact with the chat because down at the bottom of my chat window it says sending messages is only supported for hosts. Please enjoy the
okay.
stream.
Yeah. Was
So
hey was my
it depends on how you want to have your guests set up. If you want your guests to be interacting with chat, they're gonna have to open up just a chat window to the side on their YouTube and do it
okay?
directly in
So
YouTube.
if I send you a different link,
Oh, somebody says that the chat is going across my head.
yeah, yeah, there's a chat right across your head.
Hmm.
Now, if I move you over this way, then it'd be right over.
Okay.
So I moved you over to the other side. Now it's on this side.
Can you reposition
Uh,
the chat or? Actually, I don't care if it's
so
over my head. I don't care.
I can do
This is you.
that. I
This
just
is you
got to find out.
testing a route, testing and seeing how it's going to work with how you're going to set it up, right?
Yeah, yeah. This is it. This is trying to figure out if this is going to work or not. I mean, I could actually move. No, that won't work either. You see the chat's going now. There's a way you can do the chat. Settings. Name at bottom, show screen self. Dark background, the chat is more readable. Okay.
Yep, that's
Um,
why I'm sitting out here in the dark, is to make your chat more readable. I
all
thought to
right. How
myself,
about,
hey,
yeah, that's right. So it's not your video. Yes, I can, but it's not letting me. It's not, it's only moving me, not the chat. Yeah, I can have up to 14, 15 people on here.
now Streamlabs, that's built on OBS, right?
I believe so. I believe it is. I wonder. See, it's just not letting me. Now, if I do it like this, but it won't show me the chat. There's the chat. All right, so both of y'all on there. There's no background, like full screen. Josh,
Hey, Michael.
this is Talk Studio Streamlabs, and because Restream is really ticking me off the way my voice is. Hey, cool. What's up, sir? So all I gotta do now is figure out where to move the chat to. Tell you what,
Mosquitoes shouldn't be outside.
let me
Hey, thought it was gonna be the
still won't
Mudball
let me
Dawn show
move,
for a
so let
second.
me bring us back on. All
I
right,
was all
go ahead.
happy. I thought it was gonna be the Mudball Dawn show for a second when you had me full screen.
Go for it.
All right. Now I got some things I want to say. Oh, okay.
Uh,
There's some things
no,
I want to say about Philip Coshatt, and you people are going to listen to every damn word. Dun 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 dun. Okay.
hey, I can actually see the chat good now that you got a dark background.
That I told you that's why I came outside where there wasn't any light.
Yeah, there you go.
It actually is pretty good because I've got the porch light on right here. That's giving me pretty good light to the face. Got curtains that are kind of hanging down, give me some texture there in the background, and the rest of it dark. It doesn't look too bad. I
Say
could
it's curtains
use
for you.
maybe a bit of a rim light to come down across the shoulder, maybe highlight the hair a little bit.
Yeah, give you a little halo.
Hmm.
That'll look good.
But
I,
I could
I, I
I get about that light there, put just a light up here. I could magnet mount a battery flashlight up here on the side here and give myself a rim light. Oh,
closed by Fold 7. Just use the front screen. I have good eyes, but the chat window is tiny. Yeah, I know. It is tiny, especially on YouTube. So, well, it is what it is. The
well, they
cool
should
thing
be,
is
yeah, you
yeah,
should be having your chat. I guess it's on YouTube. Yeah.
yeah, it's on YouTube, but it is it is small screen, that's for sure. And there is a way you can actually move it. I wonder if it's under design. I mean, there is a way you can actually move it.
But is the chat showing up in the stream window as well as on the side on YouTube?
Yes. Now, if I wanted to, I could do a pop out chat and then
Well,
share.
yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't use the chat. I wouldn't put the chat as a video element on your screen. I would let people on YouTube that are chatting have the chat to the side. Yeah, like Alex says, uh, people watching TV might not see the chat, but
Yeah, I could do it like that
oh,
if I wanted to.
he says you can view chat on TVs now, so it's not a big deal. So I would, if that's the case, if you can watch, if you can put the chat on TVs on the YouTube app on TVs now, I would say get rid of the chat as an element within your Streamlabs and just
Okay.
let anybody doing the chat use the chat window and not have to see it over here on the video side because you would be doubling it up.
Well, yeah. So I do need to get. I just got to figure out where did it show up at and where do I go to get rid of it. Um, because this thing has got a lot more than Restream had, a lot more options.
Mm.
Oh, show chat. There we go. And then you can actually put the chat over on the side.
It's the Coshatt Show Chat.
Show chat. Show chat. Chat chat. That's weird. So how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing okay. I got work tomorrow.
We all
It's like
do.
uh, weekends don't last long enough anymore.
No, they don't. I was so hoping could go to Rome, Georgia today with the Bando guys and do some flying, but we ended up working around the house and stuff like that. So it
I
is
did
what it is.
I did a few things. I fixed a stroller for my daughter and uh one like a little run along baby stroller tire went flat, so I changed out the tube on that and I fixed some the cowl on my pickup truck was dry rotting, so I got some new pieces for that and did a little bit of stuff, but I didn't get enough projects done. Hey, you look like a preacher with the clouds, so why don't you give us a little bit of brimstone here?
No, that's okay.
That and come on, it's the
No,
formula. You give us
you
fire
want to
and
do it this way?
you give us fire and
We can
brimstone, then you pass the collection
do it.
plate, and then we're all going to heaven.
No, no, bring out the snakes. Bring out the snakes.
You know what? You do look like you would be a snake preacher. You do look like you'd be one of those grainy black and white videos of those snake cult preachers down south.
I had a boss when I worked at an electrical company. He was part of a church, and he invited me one Sunday to go. And thank goodness I was single at the time because I don't think my wife would have appreciated this church. And of course, it was snakes. And I said, these people are crazy. I was like, nope, I don't think I'll come back to this church. Uh, who's this? Dusty. Yeah, they do get kind of crazy there. That's for sure. Well, I might just do my show tonight and then not worry about tomorrow night.
Well, have you done any prep work yet for your show?
Not really.
Do you do
I've
any
been
prep work
busy.
for a show? Or do
Some
you just
days I
pop
do,
on and
some
mumble?
days I do. Huh?
Or do you just pop on and just mumble your way through it?
Some days I just mumble my way on through it. Bumble and mumble. It works out. Sometimes it does. Um,
You got anything to talk about?
I would talk about the band, which is I don't call it a band. I just call it oh well. I guess we're not going to get that drone, but you know,
I've got a drone, I don't care.
there's so many people talking about it, and I, I mean, it is what it is. What do you do? And I'm
Well, you
just
can repeat the same thing everybody else says, like ad nauseum, or if you don't have anything unique to say, you can just shut up. You know?
I don't. I don't want to. I mean, there's too many people out there already talking about it. I mean,
hmm I would. I
it
wouldn't
is
know
what it
enough.
is.
I wouldn't know enough about it to even say a word on it.
No, I don't either. All I know is, you can't get what you can get. I mean, now when I ordered my Neo off of Amazon, it was, it said it'll be there in 2 days, and it never showed up. And Amazon turned around and basically stated, that it was being returned back to Amazon, and I went, "Oh, here we go."
Hmm.
And that was a good little test, and I got my money back. And of course, I called Amazon about it, and the guy said, "Do you want a refund or send you another one?" And I said, "Well, let's try sending me another one." So he says, "Okay, it'll be here tomorrow." And sure enough, it showed up at my doorstep. But it had me thinking at first, "Oh, okay,
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it.
yep, not going to get that one." So, oh well. I guess what they say is true. But when it showed up at my doorstep the next day, I was like, "Wow, okay. Well, I don't know what happened to the first one." But the guy even told me, he says, "If it shows up, just keep it." And I was like, "Please show up. Please show up."
If it shows up, just keep it.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said, although it said, returning back to Amazon, but he said, just in case, if it does show up, he said, you can just hang on to it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about sending it back to us or anything. And I was
Crazy.
like, "Oh, please show up. That
Uh-huh.
way I got two Neos."
That'd be nice.
Two Neos for the price of one. Bring it up on our show. No point. That horse is long dead. You're right. You're right, Josh. Well, I threw the chat out there, threw out on the chat the link. I'm trying to really test this thing out and see how many more people I can get on here with it dying. So if anybody wants to pop in, they're more than welcome to pop in. Not that Don is, thank you, Don.
Hop on here to help you out just because I saw nobody else is doing it, and you just, oh, if somebody else hops on because Don is boring as shit. I mean, yeah, I know you didn't say Don was boring as shit, but I can read between the lines. I get it.
No, I appreciate it. I really do.
Can somebody
I was
else
like,
please hop on here because Don is basically live stream
no,
death.
I didn't say that. I was just basically seeing how many more people I can see if this thing crashes. Let's say the third or fourth person pops in, and next thing you know, this whole thing crashes.
Come on, somebody else join in the chat, please. Or joining the stream. Someone else get on here. You'll automatically make it better, more interesting.
No, you do. You make it interesting. And I'm just wondering, I'm just wondering when Fish Eye's coming back.
Fish Eye's in a box.
I know.
I have a couple more things to finish up with my actual business before it's shut down for good. And I've been doodling a couple ideas for a couple more fisheye, uh, the fisheye snack bar. I've got a couple more
Yeah,
ideas for fisheye snack bar
that'd be
that I
good.
can shoot. I have a trailer written for a mockumentary where I will be playing the part of a drone pilot who is scared of heights so much he can't even look through the controller and fly high. So he always flies really low and really slow, and so everybody calls him barbecue
Mm-hmm.
because he's low and slow. I've
That's
got a
gonna be.
few.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, I got a few
I bet
ideas.
you
And
building up right now.
do what?
I bet you got a bunch of everything building up because it's been
Eh,
what? How long? About a
8 months,
year, 8 months.
8, 9 months, something like that. Since I had fisheye out. Um, I've done a couple videos myself. I did the blackberry picking video. I think I did another one. I don't know. That's the thing about not doing videos consistently. I just kind of make videos when they come to me.
See, I can move
Yes,
this.
yes, that's right, Michael. Penis skywriting. I might
It
just start
says I
going out and drawing penises in the sky.
that
I
sounds like
did
a song.
I did do that once for it's on one of Ken Heron's episodes. I didn't save the video, but I did a video where I was going to complain about Ken Heron showing a dildo on screen. And so I
I bet you
gave
that.
him a video where I was complaining I was gonna really let him have it, so I let Fisheye fly the drone. And while I'm reading this letter complaining about showing a penis on the live stream, Fisheye is drawing a giant penis on the map.
That was hilarious. Uh, 'cause
I
says,
never saved that video. I wish I would have.
it's well, you can go. We can always go out and get it off Ken's show. We got
I
to
always
figure out
could,
which show.
but it always cuts back and forth between Ken and cutting back to my video. So I don't have the raw
Yeah,
video.
Hey guys,
that's the reason why. What's up, Josh?
I just figured I'd hop on just to help you out here. I'm in the process of trying to get myself to actually head to bed here, but I'm good.
It's
Hi,
all
Josh. I
right.
don't think we've ever met.
Hey Don, actually, I think we were on Uncle Bill's show twice. I think
That
I
would have been
came
a
on
long time
here.
ago then.
Yeah, this was probably what, maybe May
Of last
there or
year?
something. No, pretty sure we were on one Saturday late. So,
May of
because I
this year, right?
Was I drinking?
probably,
Probably.
I'm not sure honestly, but
Uh, hmm,
I bl
you
I
might have.
I black out on a lot of Bill shows as far as remembering what went on.
well, I mean,
I think there's.
the, the fact that most of them go for at least 2 hours,
Three,
sometimes
yeah,
4.
2, 3 hours, yeah. And that would have been back when he was doing the marathons, probably.
Yeah, I actually haven't really jumped on much on those ones. Saturday nights, I'm usually not able. So,
Me either. When we went to Saturdays, it's like I usually got something going on Saturdays, and I might hop on if I go if I'm closing the lodge. I might be able to spare some time if I'm up there early enough. But
Well, I got on last night only because I had nothing going on, and I was on his show last night for a little bit. I mean, Saturday nights we're going out and doing things.
Yeah, I completely missed
You
it
know,
last night because we were
me and my
over at
wife.
my daughter's with the grandkids, and if I got a chance to hang out with the grandkids or go hang out on Bill's, I'm gonna pick the grandkids.
Yep, absolutely. I agree on that one. Oh,
Oh, look at there,
Well,
Michael is shilling your channel. Oh,
yeah,
didn't realize. Back.
yeah, Mike said you need to check out his channel, Don.
mine. Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, your channel. Your channel. Hey, I thought about you, Josh, when I was taking those pictures Friday night
Yeah.
at the Stevie Nicks experience. And I was out in the dark and everything, and I thought about you and Alex. And I'm like, okay, I'm in the dark, not using any flash.
Yep.
Okay, the
Yep.
Stevie Nicks experience.
The one,
Do you know?
see,
Do you remember the name of the person that was doing the impersonation?
uh, give me 1 second, I'll tell you. Because I wrote her.
Because I'm just curious if it's the lady who I shot a video for down in Branson. She had a show down there in Branson. There was a Stevie Nicks impersonator for a while, and I can't think of her name.
Um,
Her husband ran a cabinet shop out of Canada, I think.
Alicia Nix.
Alicia Nicks, that is not her.
Hold on a minute. Okay, let me find this and move this on over to here, and then I'll
Oh,
share.
Michael, that is horrible to say about my granddaughter. Asking if she'd grown into her ears yet. And I'll tell you, that little girl, she goes from happy to pissed off to happy again in just seconds. She hasn't hit her terrible twos yet, but I think she's advanced for her age because she's rough.
Trying to make this bigger, but it. So I sent her some pictures.
Of her.
Was theirs the Stevie Nicks experience also?
No, I'm trying to think what it was. She called hers nearly Nicks.
Nearly Nicks. Okay.
I'm gonna look
Well,
up and see. Julie C. Myers was the impersonator that was down in Branson for a while.
let's see how this
And she was
shows.
pretty good. But they had an entire show where they had a Rod Stewart impersonator, they had a Tina Turner, uh, but they put on a good show.
These were really good. And this is the sound guy, sound and lights. He said, "What?" He said, "Are you with the paper?" I said, "No, just taking pictures." But she absolutely loved all these pictures. They've already posted them on there. This
Hey
is on
Jordan,
Instagram.
Very cool, man. Very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. I
it's
was
not very often that they see somebody actually pop in holding an actual
DSLR.
DSLR or anything actually these days. So
Yeah, I when I shot nearly Nick, it's great. I had one main camera back to the back, and I'm trying to remember if that was which one that was. I believe that was the HPX 300, which was the Panasonic that took the dedicated cards. but then I was going around with I think a Canon 5D and getting pickup shots uh, from different angles. But I really enjoyed that shoot because she fell on her ass. She was wearing those high heels and she accidentally fell on her ass. And when she did, it was just so cute. She's ow! So I clipped that and I sent that to her, but edited it without it. But
Yeah, I don't know if I'm
Do you-
gonna like this or not.
Do you have that
no,
that
go ahead.
paused, or is it just freezing up on its own like that?
Do what, Josh?
Whenever
Was
you
that
had that,
paused or did it was paused on the screen? Did you pause it or was it
No,
just freezing on playback?
that's the reason why I said I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. Because see
Yeah,
it pause,
that's
it skips.
have you tried opening it in a browser window, opening a video into the browser window and seeing if you can share it that way?
Open image in new tab. And nothing. All
oh, you
right.
gotta love technology.
Yeah, you gotta love this. It's
Yeah,
weird.
Jordan, family's doing good and your dad is a sick bastard. Been sending me videos. He sent me a video that made me go, "What the hell?" earlier today. There we are. There we are.
I think it's Instagram doing it.
That's what
Now
I
if
was wondering. I was
let's
wondering if you could
see.
open those videos in a tab in your browser and share from your browser if you might have a better result since you'd be running one app instead of multiples.
It's not letting me. Let's see.
Well, you tell it you're the boss and you make it let you. What kind of a show host are you?
I
Is
tried.
this your first time? I mean, I didn't know I was coming on some sort of little rinky-dink stream here. I know you said
Tell
that
me.
you were trying something out, but I thought you at least knew something of what you're doing. Geez, you're going to tarnish my good name.
Again.
As somebody who's just recently got into doing this stuff, I can attest every episode is like starting all over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something breaks. Yeah, I like I said, I've done I think 3 streams total, and it's just like the other day. I just had a wild hair at my butt, and so I had the day off and decided to go on. But
All right, so here's another test. I'm going
I don't know how
to
these guys. I guess if you do it every single week, you get better at it. But I just don't know how people could do it
I don't either. It's
every week or multiple times a week. Some of them do. It's just
it's like you were asking earlier, Dawn, about, you got anything on your show to talk about or anything like
yeah.
No. No, because I've been busy all weekend. So yeah, it is what it is.
John and I have a spreadsheet, and throughout the week, as we think of stuff or something comes up, we'll just toss it in there. And then if we get to it on the show, that's fantastic. If we don't get to it, we just copy that and paste it into every episode after that. Eventually.
So sooner or later,
Now you could take those other things and after the show say, "Hey, record another thing. What didn't we get to?" and released what didn't we get to as a member bonus.
Well, I think most of you guys can also actually attest on this part. When the show ends, the back room does not stop. So
No.
so, and then like his show technically will be coming on immediately after ours. So we want to try to get off of there and actually hop on his, but there's 100 shows nowadays too. So it's so hard to like make everybody happy. But
Oh yeah.
you know, basically, actually, we just got into it because Scotty hung it up, and it was like, man, I love this show, and we wanted to just make sure that if he ever wanted to come back, his time slot was like still there, and he's been happy with it. So I don't think he's heading back anytime soon.
And it gets to that point, and that's the reason why I do every other Monday, where
Yeah.
I'm like, I just can't do that, because Mondays come quick, Josh.
Yeah.
They come really quick.
So
Yep.
Josh, you said you keep a spreadsheet. Is that like a shared spreadsheet between you, and
Yeah.
you both can add to it? And
Yeah. And I
do
mean,
you have a place next to it that says opinions, where if somebody puts up an idea and the other one can type in an opinion, say that's bullshit? No,
we don't do that, but we do
that'd
have
be fun.
space. We do have a space in there for comments. So
Gotcha.
if something comes up, we may actually be
That
like,
is
okay,
smart though to have a spreadsheet, because that way you can store your any links and stuff like that into a spreadsheet. That's a smart idea to keep your ideas in a spreadsheet.
Yeah, and it's
I talk like a jackass at you, but that's actually a really cool idea. And if I ever do live stream, I might steal that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
It is a good idea.
We actually have the very first tab is a list of every guest or every guest that we're trying to have on the show. And then we have every tab after that is, for example, we're on episode number 10. So 10 is first, then 9, 8, 7. So like the first tab after that's always the show.
The next show.
And, and that way there too, we could see everything that's happened each week.
Yeah. You have a history.
Yeah. And I mean, it's nothing amazing, but it's very cut and dry. Like everything that's on there needs to be on there. Stuff that isn't on there.
Oh, I believe you. If you're involved in it, I believe it's nothing amazing.
Oh, right. Thanks, Tom. But I mean, that's helped us out though greatly, because both John and I have stuff going on constantly. So at 2 a.m. when I like jump up out of bed and I'm like, oh, I have an idea of something, toss it on there. Because if I don't, it'll never end up on there ever. So, but what we typically do too is about a half hour before the show goes live, we jump on it, scramble. Like, okay, are we going to go over this or not? So, but honestly, though, I mean, we pretty much let the guests on the show just sort of drive how it goes. Because, I mean, if they come up with something fun and it's going over well, keep going. You know what I mean? Because there are some shows out there that are so structured that it's like, okay, we're 10 minutes in, you're done.
Time to cut to this next topic. Yeah.
And I mean, hey, maybe for those shows that actually works, but it's like if you're getting a good vibe going, everyone's talking, having a great time, the chat's jumping in on it, keep it rolling. So
yeah, and that's chat is I think a big thing. There's a lot of shows that they'll be talking and going at it and just look over and realize, oh, chat's been on a completely different subject. It's like, those are the people you're trying to talk to, right?
Yeah. Yep.
The people who are watching, you should be giving them more of what they're asking for. And
especially if you see the chat shifting away from what you're talking about, you're losing them.
Yep.
Maybe something that was actually said sparked them to start going that way.
Oh yeah.
Which is great. But at the same
Or
time, it's like,
sometimes if Michael and I are in a chat together, a lot of times we'll just hijack the chat for random shit
yeah, yeah.
just
I
because
I
that's who we are.
I can't say that I don't either. So it's, but at the same time, though, I mean, that keeps people active too. And I mean, yeah, maybe they
Mhm.
might not be paying attention to the show totally, but you know, it definitely keeps them heading back to it. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
and as long as everybody's having fun, I think
yeah,
it doesn't matter how they're
that's
having fun.
that's
yep,
it. That's it. And I
yep,
had
Well,
Bob
actually, it
Casey.
does matter in a couple states. It does matter how you're having fun because there are some laws that will restrict some activities.
only if you're caught.
Fascists. I mean, you fuck one sheep.
I had Bob Casey he came up to me at Minefield and he says, I like your show so much, and the reason why is because it's real. In other words, y'all just talk about,
Ah,
just talk about whatever.
stupid
And
mobile camera.
Yeah.
he says, you're not, you don't have that, gotta structure it, and well, what we're going to talk about tonight and stuff like that. And he says, to me, that's the best shows. I mean, because
Yep.
you're talking about anything. It doesn't matter what your subject is. Your subject
Yep.
is just anything and everything. So
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
just like,
obviously, if there is something big, you kind of want to at least say something about it. But we don't ever make a point, and I no, actually, you don't either. Of trying to force it in there. Like, oh well,
well,
it's
when you were saying, we could talk about the band, and I'm like, that's, there's so many people out there talking about it.
yeah,
Okay, it is what it is. I'd much rather talk about something I know what I'm talking about. Also, just like Don was saying, hey, got to know what you're talking. Do you really know
there
what's going on out there? No, not
no,
really.
If
and
we're
there's
going to
no
talk about something we know more about, has anybody ever taken gummy bears and stuck them on top of a spoonful of peanut butter? And the gummy
No,
bears act as like a chewy version of jelly. I'm just
I
saying,
have
try it.
I have soaked them in Fireball
This is
before,
something I know about.
that I've done too.
and I know they will mess you up totally. uh, so I know that. Don
back
talks.
Oh,
Little
back
Bo
in
Shark say you talk too much, Don.
all right. Just for Jordan, I'm going to shut my ass up.
I'm telling you.
Why am I stuck? I'm stuck here. Hold on. There we go.
hey
Oh,
Steve, good to see you, Steve.
I'm stuck in vertical. Oh my god. Oh, where'd Josh go?
Oh no,
What happened?
there he's back.
I don't know. I was in, and then one moment everything actually went blank.
Hey, Josh, I
Uh,
do like this. You can do 1080p on this.
Oh,
and
that's nice.
yes, Michael Ken Heron is still a DJ.
Yeah. Was it 98.7
Something like that.
in Paducah?
Paducah
Let's see if I can
does a
find it
morning
real
show.
quick.
Oh, and I
98%.
can change name live,
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
and you could see as you type too. That's interesting.
Um, how you spell Paducah?
Paduck. Paducah.
AH.
I believe it might not have an H.
Is it 98.3? Yeah,
Yeah,
98.3.
98.3.
90, let me see if I can share this. Share screen. Classic rock. There you go.
Super mosquitoes out here. I'm gonna have to go inside here in a minute.
Then we can't see the chat, Don.
What?
If you go inside, we can't see the chat.
Oh,
Yeah, and Mike, he's also got. They also have. I'll spit it out in a minute. Recordings of the shows. So if you want to go back and listen to them, you can, which I really like because I can't catch a show. I'm 10 minutes away from work. In most cases, I mean that's 10 minutes of listening to them. So I'll
I
catch
work
back up.
downstairs, so
You're maybe a minute and a half.
I stumble in, I make coffee, and then I just stumble downstairs, and I'm at work.
There you go.
It's nice, but it kind of sucks too sometimes. It's a lot harder to call in when you have a snow day.
True. Or if you need to have animals can change down number 2. Yes, true. I mean, if you have like the other night, I was watching somebody's show and I can't remember who it was, and it wasn't even about drones. And they had like 17 people on the panel, and I'm like, oh my word. And it was just so hard to keep up with everything. And you don't even know who's talking half the time.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think 3, 4, maybe 5. After you start getting over that, things start getting hectic.
Hey, Philip. Michael wants you to copy that link and put it in chat for the radio station.
Doing it right now.
See?
So,
good show. Always pays attention to the chat and tries to be responsive.
and little bow shark's not blue, so let me do that.
Oh yeah,
Steve
I'm sorry.
Jones,
I forgot.
blue.
I wasn't supposed to be talking because Jordan thinks I talk too much. So.
All right, you're now, blue now.
I have a problem where I can't always actually speak right. The problem is once I get talking, I have a hard time stopping. And like I know I should stop, which it only makes me talk even more. And it's like, it's like, shut up already. Just stop. So
Warren said something a while back, and I should have said something about it, but I didn't.
Yep.
He said, I think of you, Josh, when I'm taking pictures of Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, I saw that. And I'm like, should I mention anything on that one? Or
No, I don't. I didn't mean it like that. I meant it. The long story short, I took a bunch of pictures down in Florida at the bar without a flash, and they turned out blurry, and only because of the fact that I had my shutter speeds set too low, and because I had to, because it was dark, and people moving.
What were you shooting on? Shooting on your phone or shooting on a real camera?
Real camera. So Alex gets on to me all the time about it. Just make sure you got the flash going. I didn't want to do a flash.
Well, if you don't want to do your flash, then you're going to have to make a compromise. You're going to lose your depth of field. You're going to actually narrow your depth of field way down because you'll be shooting wide open on your aperture, and then you're going to be noisy because you're going to have to throw your ISO up. You can keep your shutter speed down, but you're going to the other two pieces of the tripod, you're going to have to max those out.
I know.
And software has come a long ways there, sir. It can
denoise,
clean up some of that noise terrifically
It-
now because
it
trust me,
cleaned a
I
lot
do
of
it
the noise
every
up.
Saturday
Well, that's what happened. That one picture I showed of the sound guy, that was a dark picture.
night.
I just got on Chat GPT and said, "Hey, clean this up."
Oh
And
my gosh. I did a touch up the other day, and I hate AI. I hate AI. I cannot stand AI. But someone asked me to fix a picture the other day. And I said, you know what? I have not done any touch ups for years, but I used to do that kind of stuff. I said, send me a picture, send me kind of what you want me to do. And they sent the picture. And just for gits and shiggles, I uploaded the picture to ChatGPT and I said, okay, here's specifically what I want to do. Can you write a prompt for me to put into this image editor, this AI image editor, to accomplish these things? And ChatGPT said, okay, you want to do this here, and made sure that it knew exactly what I wanted to have done, and spit out a prompt in a way that I wouldn't have written it, but it is writing it out the way the computer thinks. I pasted that and put the picture into Nano Banana on Envato Elements. They now have the Nano Banana AI for doing retouching and stuff like that. Put that prompt in there. 5 seconds later, it did something that would have taken me 3 hours to do by
yeah,
hand and look perfect. I was just like, I hate AI, but in some instances, not bad.
hey, it's scary stuff. That's for sure. I mean,
I still
it's
cannot stand to click on a video and have AI start talking to me.
Yeah,
oh
I'm
that
even at
yeah.
the point. Hey, Bob. I'm even at the point though that like when I see an AI
Bob?
thumbnail, I kind of like I don't even like. Do I want to even open this or not? Like
Where they've over enhanced the colors and the texture so that people look almost plastic.
plastic. Yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah,
as soon as I actually see that, I'm
I
like, you
will.
know what? This could be one of the best videos that ever grace any screen, and I'll be like, I don't want to click it. Like I just
I will
don't.
forgive a thumbnail if I think that the person is being genuine. But
Well,
I
sure.
will forgive the thumbnail a little bit. I will not forgive audio. If
Uh,
AI starts jabbering at me, it's like, no, I'm done. I will put up with AI generated content as long as somebody's actually talking and
yeah.
there is some actual human element to it. And for me, the human element has to be audio
Yeah.
first, preferably some video with maybe a little bit of AI sprinkled in. Actually, preferably no AI at all.
Yeah. And some of them are getting good though. It's getting hard to tell until they say something and
Mhm.
like instead of saying 1979, they'll say 1979. I'm like, who
Yes,
the heck says that?
or or they'll be talking about the Fibby was looking into this cold case. Oh, the FBI, the Fibby, or
Yeah.
something like that. They'll make screw up an acronym. Uh, but even if it's really, really good, if it's a voice that I keep hearing everywhere, I know it's AI. It just makes my skin itch.
Yeah.
Well, I took my voice and went into 11 Labs,
Mhm.
and basically I just read out a script, just about maybe about 30 seconds to a minute, and went in 11 Labs, uploaded it to 11 Labs, and it mimicked my voice.
Yep.
And then all I had to do was throw in my whole script,
Hmm.
and it just read it all out for me. And I used that in that Kentucky video, and it
See,
worked out really well.
I tried that. I read into it and did a script. I probably talked to maybe is a 3 minute clip of audio, put it into 11 Labs, and then everything I typed in it came out sounding like an asshole.
Huh.
Imagine that.
It's almost as if it was trying to actually tell you something there, Don.
I don't know. It just
Not cool. Not cool.
Cool. All right. Well, I really do appreciate this. We're on the top of the hour.
oh
It
wow,
didn't
you're
matter.
ending it just like a real stream.
It didn't matter what time of day it was. I said, I need to try this out before tomorrow night, and I was like,
All right, Philip,
okay,
ask
well,
me if I have anything I want to promote before we sign off.
is there anything you would like to promote,
No.
Don? Anything happening in your life in the next couple of weeks?
You know what? I believe that Philip Coshatt will be doing a live stream tomorrow night, so tune in for that. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it depends on how long the drone roast is on.
Hey,
Well,
we'll try to keep it short-ish.
And Josh, is there anything you've been working on for the next couple of weeks?
Well, obviously I do have my stream with John. We do that every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. It is the Drone Rogues. But outside of that, I'm just trying to get caught up from being at the meet up and getting everything here at home actually handled again, because I haven't had a moment to do my own stuff for weeks. So
Hey, and let me tell you right now, I really wish I would have been able to make it up there. Between time and money, those two things were holding me back.
I understand that totally. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
gonna make it to a meetup this year. I don't know which one, but it'll probably end up being Minefield because that's like 6 hours away. But
well,
Sure,
Don, you need to come down to Florida, down to the South Florida meetup.
that's a long trip for me, dude. And
Take a
I'm lazy.
take a plane. Take a
I can't
plane.
barely take it. I can't barely make a 6 hour trip. What are you talking about?
hey, I drove 17 and a half hours.
See, I don't
Yeah,
have that kind of ambition.
yeah.
And then
First time
to
I ever met Josh was in South Florida.
There's no way I would have to spend all that time getting all the way down to Florida just to disappoint a bunch of people. I don't know.
Josh made me buy a battery pack.
right. Yeah. I haven't
'Cause
heard anything bad about it, so I'm assuming it's somewhat
Oh,
okay still, right?
it's still working great. I mean,
Yep.
my wife uses it all the time. 100, what is it? 140 watts, 165
Yeah.
watts. I'm almost say 140, I think.
Yeah, I
Something
think
Okay.
like that.
Yes, Jordan has me beat 23 and a half hours, I think it was, that he took to get down there. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That was last year. Last year. I keep on. Yeah, that was last year. That was great to meet them too. Um, but that's what I've got going on the next 2 weeks. Y'all asked what I got going
Oh,
on.
hey, yeah.
Hey,
I was really curious at what you had going on.
I'm glad you asked. Um,
Yeah.
not this weekend, but next weekend after next, we'll be in Destin.
Ooh.
Leaving on Thursday and coming back on Sunday, and then in October, we're going back down to Destin, leaving on a Thursday and coming back on a Sunday. Then in
See, I've heard
November,
good things about Destin. I've never been all the way down there. I've been to Pensacola a few times, but
Destin's nice. It's
yeah.
really nice. I've been to Destin 40 times,
Hmm.
at least 40 times. And we go to Destin at least once a year. But we're going down there with some friends. We're going down there with some friends in 2 weeks. And then we're going down with my cousin and her husband in October. And then in November, on Tuesday, we're leaving out to go to Gatlinburg, and we're staying until Sunday. We're staying in a house that houses 96 people.
Ooh,
And
that's not a
and
house.
I know that's the mansion.
That's
It's a
wow.
huge cabin, but I'm hoping to be able to get the Neo. How's Neo? I've never flown it in a house or anything. Does it
Get
fly
the
okay?
light. Get the light that hooks up to it, because if not, it's going to fly away. It's going to crash and hit something within seconds. Guaranteed.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
What
Yep.
what did I do?
What do you do? Come on. Yeah. Outside of that, as long as you have that, it'll fly great.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. Because I'm hoping to get there soon enough to before a bunch of people show up to be able to fly through it. To fly around it and stuff like. It's got a movie theater, pool table, the
this is
dining
not a
room.
house. You are not describing a house. You are describing a cruise ship. Are you sure you're not going to be getting on a cruise ship in Destin?
Nope.
Okay.
No, but this cabin is right up above the Gatlinburg, the city of Gatlinburg, and everything, and it's a bunch of from brothers from a fraternity, and also high school friends and stuff. And basically, I'm a high school friend, but I'm also an honorary fraternity
Okay.
brother.
Okay. These are people that you knew when you were in high school. You're not hanging out with a bunch of high school kids.
No,
Okay, I'm just making sure it was from when you were in high school.
one of my best
Man, that was
friends.
getting.
I was,
Sometimes you got to make
This
sure
is
of
what.
these things.
Well, Jason he's one of my best friends. I've known him since 7th grade. And Jason and Debbie, they're the ones that basically put all this stuff on. And so I'm the DJ, karaoke guy, projector guy, whatever. This stems from a 32-year old camp out. In other words, for 32 years we've had a camp out every November. And he got a divorce, had to sell the farm where we used to have it at. And then last year we had it in Collinsville at a glamping tent. They had tiny homes, tree houses, and glamping
did you
tents.
used to put up videos of that camp?
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, you're triggering a memory in my head. I remember when you would put videos up where you were going. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where it stems from. And so when we went to Collinsville last year to Glamp Out, as we called it, there was only maybe 30 people there. And Jason was like, we want more. We want some of the other people that, basically were at the camp out. We want them to come too. So his new wife, was looking around January. She was looking at places, and she was looking at Gatlinburg, and she found this house for 96 people. And she said, they said, that's it. So everybody booked 17 king size rooms. It has 32 bathrooms. It's got a community pool which if you get that many people, that's a community pool. That's the way I would look at it.
I'm pretty
But
sure you guys rented out a town. The whole town is.
I'll show you, but it'd take too long for me to find it. But anyway, so I can't wait to go to this. This will be our second time in Gatlinburg this year.
Right,
So yeah. So now you see where all the money's going, Josh.
I understand.
That's the reason why I couldn't make the meetup. I was like, we got too much planned already.
Yep,
It happens.
absolutely.
But anyway, I'm fixing to go take me a shower and get ready for that. What was that word again, Don? What's that 4-letter word?
Work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes again.
It gave me a little pain right here in my chest when I said it.
Yeah, no.
It's like, okay, is that a heart attack or is that just a stress tension thing going on?
Or is it gas? Oh, but I appreciate y'all coming on tonight. I really do.
No problem.
I can't.
No problem.
I still got a lot to learn about this.
It's hard to test out new software unless you have people to experiment with.
Oh, they absolutely.
I
Me and Scott used to do it all the time, back and forth. We tested out under a private deal to see how it would work, and then when we went live, it never worked right. So we were like, okay.
Boy, do I ever
this
feel
is the
that.
one. And I will figure out about that chat that's showing up in your shirt on your shirt now, Don. It's starting to show up on your shirt.
Is it?
Yeah. It says just an old guy with a dune buggy.
It had been like right underneath us here, and then it ended up there again. So I don't know.
That's weird.
I have magnetic personality.
Is that what it's saying?
All right. Well, hey,
who said this?
There it is.
Thanks for having us and letting me spam your chat. Cool. Who's my top fans out there? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, it's great to see both of y'all and everything, and I really do appreciate it. And Josh, I may have a show tomorrow night. I may not. It all depends on how it runs,
Well, so we will try to make sure that we are done on time. If you don't have a show, we may roll a tad over. So,
well, I'll just stay on y'all's show watching and see what y'all talk about, and then we won't talk about it.
Or it could just be the show that never ends and it just transfers over from ours to yours.
Okay. That sounds
good. Ever since I started hanging out in this community, there's always been a thought of doing a telethon where it is a 24-hour round robin where you do this telethon and just direct people and just move the show to a different slot.
We could try that.
That'd be a fun event, I think.
Yeah, that would be cool.
We could probably try that. What would you think?
Well, we can't because most of these shows have like 11 viewers and they're all the same viewer. You can't expect 11 people to stay up for 24 hours.
Oh, come on now.
A lot of them are just joining in because they want you to watch their stream later. So it'd be.
Well, this is how you could get new viewers too. I mean, because think about it, somebody will log into YouTube and go, "Well, what the hell? What is this?" But what you're saying is each show stacks on top of each other, or would there be one show with a moderator that brings in different shows?
I was thinking would be just 24 hours, and there's time slots, and you direct people. You have a link in your show, in your chat, and you direct them to the next show. It's going to be on over there, and you send everybody over like you do a raid.
Okay.
But I don't know. This is just a dumb idea. You're asking me
No.
how it would work, and I don't know.
Well, Ken did during COVID, he did the Kenathon, and that was his 24-hour show. He did a 24-hour show called Kenathon.
I remember that.
Yeah. I was on at 5 a.m. with Geeks Fauna. I had just woken up and I went out in the garage and I turned on YouTube and there's Ken in the show.
Ken
and I was
who?
watching Ken Herring. Ken who? Anyway, so Ken Dono.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, because I was sitting in the garage and about that time he says, well, who else can we call? Why don't we call Philip? We'll call Philip Coshatt. And I was like, oh shit. So I ran into the office and put a shirt on. And about that time my computer in the office started going doot, 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 doot. And boom, voila. I was on it. I was around 5:30 that morning.
Wow.
And
Wow.
so yeah, that was a fun time. But anyway, I'm fixing to go take a shower. It's 9:19. It's
Yep, it's
time
late.
for me. Yeah, it's late.
10:19.
Especially you, yeah, because I was about to say, Josh, it's 10:19 your time.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
all right. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate
Talk to you
y'all
later.
coming on and help me test. I'm fixing to also reboot my laptop because it's freaking out on me. So we'll see. We'll see y'all later. I
All
appreciate
right,
it.
everyone.
All right.
Anytime, Phil.